Become AutoCAD expert step by step. Hello friends, I am your guide Amit Garg and you're watching my channel CAD by Amit. Friends, in this lecture I am going to take up a very important command in AutoCAD and the command is polygon. Friends, if you have not subscribed my channel as yet, please do it now so that you keep getting my lectures on a regular basis. And friends, please go through this lecture from beginning till end because each bit of this lecture is going to be very important. So let's get started. Friends, this is our seventh command in the draw tab and the command is polygon. Poly word means more than two. Yes friends, in a polygon we have three or more than three sides. So let's go through the basic definition of the polygon. Friends, this is the complete description of the polygon command. You can take a screenshot or you can simply note it down. Let's go through the definition. Polygon shortcut is POL, means you can type down POL on the command line to run this command. A regular polygon is n-sided closed and planar geometry with all sides equal and all inside angles also equal. Yes friends, so here the parameter n means the number of sides and the value of n, minimum value of n can be 3. That means we are going to make a triangle and the maximum limit of n in AutoCAD software is 1024. Now friends, to calculate the sum of interior angles, we have one formula there and the formula is n minus 2 multiplied by 180 degrees. For an example, like suppose I want to calculate the sum of interior angles of a triangle, so the value of n will be 3. In case I place n as 3, so this will be 3 minus 2, that means 1 multiplied by 180, that means the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. In case I want to calculate each angle of a triangle, I will divide it by 3 because a triangle will have 3 angles. So we get 60 degrees as the value of each angle. Let us find out the sum of interior angles of a square. A square has 4 sides. So the value of n will be 4. So I say 4 minus 2, that means 2 multiplied by 180 degrees will make it 360 degrees. And in case I want to find out each interior angle, I will divide 360 degrees by 4, that means 90 degrees. So a square will have each angle as 90 degrees. Now friends, these are the polygons where we start with a triangle. Triangle will have 3 sides, will look like this. A square 4-sided polygon will look like this. Regular pentagon, these all are regular polygons, means all the sides are equal and all the interior angles are also equal. A regular pentagon will have 5 sides, all the 5 sides will be equal, will look like this. Similarly, regular hexagon, number of sides will be 6. Heptagon, number of sides will be 7. Octagon 8. Nonagon is 9 and decagon will have 10 sides, will look like this. Now let's go through the methods for making the polygons. Friends, we have 3 methods for making a polygon and the first method is inscribed method. The first and second method are related to circles. Actually, we can always make a polygon taking the reference of a circle. In this method, we make a polygon taking the reference of a circle and the polygon will be created inside the circle. We call this as polygon is inscribed in a circle of radius r, where r can have any value. If the value of r is less, the polygon size will be less. If the r is more, the size will be more. Here I have created one hexagon which is inside the circle. So let's go to the model space and make a polygon. I'll go to the draw tab friends. I'll come to the polygon command. First of all, software will ask for the number of sides. Supposingly I want to make a hexagon, I'll say 6 as the number of sides. Center of polygon, I click somewhere on the screen. Now this is asking for inscribed or circumscribed. I want to create a polygon which is inside the circle, so I'll say inscribed. I'll type down I for this and the radius I want is 50. So as I give all the parameters, we get a hexagon which is inscribed in a circle of radius 50. Now here the command will make a polygon only, friends. This will not create a circle. In case you want to make a circle also, just to confirm it, then we can make a circle also. I'll just draw one line from this vertex point to the opposite vertex point, so that the midpoint of this line will become the center of the polygon. So I go for a circle command by typing down C. I'll catch the midpoint of this line. That becomes the center of the circle, and the radius was 50, so I typed down 50, and here we get a circle, and you can verify that the circle is actually passing through all the vertex points of the hexagon, and the polygon is coming inside the circle. The next method is circumscribed, friends. In circumscribed, the polygon is circumscribed about a circle of radius r, means polygon is going to be formed outside the circle. So let's check this method as well. We go to the model space. I go for a polygon command again by typing down POL, which is a shortcut for polygon command. Number of sides are 6. I say the center point, I am taking the same center point again, and circumscribed, I'll type down C, and the radius is 50. So we get a polygon coming up which is outside the circle this time. So that means the polygon is circumscribed about the circle of radius 50 millimeters. So these are the two methods, and the third and the last method is what we call as the edge method. In the edge method, friends, we have to just make one side of the polygon, and the remaining side of the polygon will be created by the software automatically. So let's go to the model space and do it right now. We go to the polygon command again, POL. I want to make a hexagon, number of sides is 6. I say edge method by typing down E. Give the first point as here, by clicking with the mouse, and I want the length of each side to be 50 millimeters. So I just give a direction, because ortho command is on, so my mouse is moving in a straight direction, in a horizontal direction. I can type down 50 here. So we get a hexagon where each side length is 50 millimeters. In case I want to make a pentagon with the same side length, I can go for an edge method. I'll catch this end point and this end point. We get a pentagon coming up inside the hexagon. In case I want to make a square, I'll give 4 as the number of sides. Edge method again, I catch this end point and this end point, we get a square. And finally a triangle, we go for an edge method. I click here, we get a triangle. So that way you can try out all the 3 methods of making the polygon, and I hope all the 3 methods are very clear to you. Now let's run through these exercises, friends. I have made some very good interesting exercises on the polygon command. Exercise number 1, friends. You are supposed to make 2 polygons, where one polygon will be hexagon and one will be pentagon, and hexagon polygon is supposed to be inside the circle of radius 30 millimeters, and the pentagon polygon will be outside the circle of radius 30 millimeters. So your geometry will look like this, friends. So this is exercise number 1. Now exercise number 2, friends, here you are supposed to make a triangle where each side is of 50 millimeters length, but the base side of the triangle will be at an angle of 20 degrees. Yes, friends, this side AB will be at an angle of 20 degrees. So I hope you got the clue there. Like, you are supposed to make use of relative polar coordinates here, friends. I hope that you already know that, because we have already taken this in the previous lectures. So that is exercise number 2. Now let's go through the exercise number 3. It's a very interesting looking geometry, friends. First of all, you are supposed to make one hexagon where each side length will be 20 millimeters. And then you are supposed to make 6 triangles on all the 6 sides of the hexagon. And finally, this geometry will look like a shape of a star. Very interesting, very good looking geometry. So friend, this was my lecture on polygon command, and I hope that you understood the command properly, clearly, and you enjoyed this lecture. If you like this lecture, please do like it, share it with your friends, and please do subscribe my channel also, and do not forget to press bell icon so that you keep getting notifications on all the new lectures that I am uploading.